Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing with you all my recipe for a delicious stuffed gulab jamun that's stuffed with a date, and I'm going to be frying this in the CJ Simply Natural coconut oil. So if you guys would like to see how to make this amazing delicious dessert with an icing coating and not a sugar, stay tuned. So guys, to start this gulab jamun recipe, I have my dates already laid out here, and there's seedless dates. I have my flour, which is all-purpose flour, in my bowl. To this, I'm going to go in with a secret ingredient that not a lot of people put in their gulab jamun, but I'm putting it because I want a really soft gulab jamun, and that's for some baking powder. So if you don't want to add the baking powder, feel free to omit it, but that's just a little secret to getting it nice and soft. So to that, we're going to go in with some powdered milk. We're going to add some richness and decadence to this. I'm also going to go in and grate some fresh nutmeg. To that, I'm going to go in with some cinnamon powder. Elychee goes in next. Elychee is also known as cardamom powder. I'm going to go in with some ginger. And I know a lot of you are telling me you don't like to put ginger when you make sweets, so of course you can omit it. And now we're going to give this a good mix. So I'm going to go in with some ghee or some clarified butter, and if you don't have ghee, of course you can use unsalted butter. And I'm going to start to cut that into the flour. So now we're going to go in with our condensed milk, and the condensed milk is what's going to help us bring this entire mixture together. So I'm going to add half of a tin and mix in. And most likely I'll be using the entire tin here because we are looking for a soft dough. So you want to go ahead and continue to mix this, and you want to mix it really well. If you need to go in with your hands to get a feel of the dough, of course, feel free to. Okay, so once you've put in your condensed milk and you have a nice soft dough, you don't want to over mix your dough, but you also want to make sure that it's properly mixed in with all of the dry flour. So now this is the consistency that I want. Look how soft it is. It's not like soft sticky soft, but it's nice soft pliable soft. Okay, so here we have the dough. You're gonna need a plate to put the gulab jamun on when you're finished making it. And here I have my dates, or as I said, you can use prunes. So you're gonna pick some of the dough up, small portions. The bigger portion you pick up, the bigger your gulab jamun is gonna be. And we're gonna roll that into a bowl. So once you have a bowl, you're gonna take one of your dates, press down, put it in the center, and close it. And you're just gonna roll this like so to get it into that nice almond shape that it's known for. And once you have a nice shape, go ahead and continue to fill the rest. Okay guys, now it's time to put the gulab jamun or fat kurma into our oil, and you want your oil to be on a low heat because you want these to take their time and cook. You don't want them to brown too fast, because if they do brown too fast, they're gonna be raw on the inside. So you see how the oil is barely sizzling? That's what you want. Now these are going to take about 2 minutes to fry on a low heat. I'm just going to start moving them or turning them over because I want them to start to brown evenly. Once your gulab jamun has a nice golden color, take them out of the oil and drain them on some paper towels. So guys, look at me. It's not even done and I'm already biting into this. And I have to tell you guys, if you don't want to put the coating on this, omit it. This by itself tastes so amazing and that dough is nice and flavorful. I can have this by itself. So I'm going to save some for my mother-in-law in a separate, so I wouldn't be showing you guys all of it mixing because she would really enjoy it without that sugar. So I'm going to show you all a fuss-free way of making this icing, and we're using powdered sugar for this, so you don't have to make a pack. Okay, so now to make the coating, and I'm using powdered sugar. To that I'm going to go in with some vanilla just to add some flavor to the powdered sugar. And now I'm gonna add in some milk, and add your milk a little at a time because you know powdered sugar tends to get soft really quickly. Right, this is the consistency you're looking for, like a thick cake batter. So once it's mixed, bring over your kurma or gulab jamun, and as I said, I saved some for my mother-in-law separate without the icing sugar. Just tasting that icing sugar to make sure it's nice and flavorful with the essence of vanilla. Now we're going to pour this over and we're going to mix. Just be gentle because you don't want to break up the kurma, but you want to make sure that it's well coated. When you bite into this, once it sets, it's going to melt in your mouth. Okay, so once the kurma is well coated, we're going to leave it in here and allow it to set up. It's going to dry, it's going to firm up, and it's going to be oh so delicious when it's done. So guys, here you have it, my recipe for a date stuffed gulab jamun. There you see the date inside. It's seedless, so it does have that little hole. If you wanted to fill it with a nut or something like that, you can. It has the icing sugar on the outside. It's very delicious. When you bite into this, it's going to melt in your mouth, and the baby is enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you make it, let me know down below what you think. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, I hope you subscribe. I do have some other variations in this. I have it stuffed with a solara or a coconut filling. I also have a prune stuffed gulab jamun, so I'll definitely link those for you all to check out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.